Another promise was no pet monkey. Yeah. Chuck has a matching pet monkey with coordinating outfits, and I was like, I would love to be part of the show, but I can't act with a monkey. And then I got a few of them.
She got a few of them.
Blake Lively, she's glamorous, witty, and one half of Hollywood's favorite power couple. But did you know that the actress, despite her ever-present smile and charm, has had her fair share of celebrity spats? From exes to co-stars and even unexpected rivals, Blake has managed to stir up some drama along the way. Today, we're taking you through the stories of 10 celebrities who reportedly dissed the queen of witty Instagram captions herself, Blake Lively. We're kicking things off with Leonardo DiCaprio, the man known for his box office hits and his strict under 25 only dating policy. When Blake dated Leo back in 2011, it seemed like a fairy tale fling. The paparazzi couldn't get enough of their yacht getaways and the odd but endearing doll photos Blake would send him. It's rumored that Blake would send Leo doll pictures to express her feelings. But as quickly as it began, their romance fizzled. Leo reportedly wanted to take things further, but Blake was simply not ready to settle down. After the split, Leo's heartbreak reportedly affected his work on The Great Gatsby, even driving him to stay locked up in his trailer. Years later, when the two bumped into each other at an event, the chemistry was still there. So much so that Ryan Reynolds, yes, Blake's now husband, wasn't exactly thrilled. While the duo may have parted ways, there's no denying that Blake left an impression on Leo and possibly a few doll nightmares. Next up, we have Scarlett Johansson, the A-lister who starred in everything from the Marvel blockbusters to critically acclaimed dramas. Before Blake entered the picture, Scarlett was married to Ryan Reynolds, and their relationship seemed like a match made in Hollywood heaven. Until it wasn't. Rumor has it that Scarlett and Ryan's marriage hit a rocky patch just as Ryan was filming Green Lantern in 2010 with none other than Blake Lively. Now, Blake and Ryan were both in relationships at the time. Blake was dating her Gossip Girl co-star Penn Badgley, while Ryan was still with Scarlett. But as filming progressed, people on set couldn't ignore the chemistry brewing between Ryan and Blake. Flirty glances, playful banter, and a lot of accidental touching. Yep, they had all the signs of a budding romance. Shortly after the film wrapped, both Blake and Ryan's relationships fell apart, leaving fans and maybe even Scarlett raising their eyebrows. In interviews, Scarlett has hinted at the challenges of dating a fellow actor, especially when one's career starts to eclipse the other's. Some even speculate that Scarlett couldn't shake off the feeling of competition with Ryan, adding to the tension. Although Scarlett's moved on and is happily married to Colin Jost, the whispers about Blake's role in her split with Ryan have never quite died down. So while they may avoid each other at events these days, we can't help but wonder if Scarlett's lingering animosity is rooted in more than just Hollywood competition. When Blake and Anna Kendrick starred together in A Simple Favor, fans were thrilled to see two charismatic actresses share the screen. But behind the scenes, not so much of a friendship. Rumors started swirling about a feud during filming in 2017. According to some sources, tensions flared when Anna allegedly made her joke at the expense of Blake's close friend Taylor Swift. As Swift's bestie, Blake reportedly wasn't amused, and the on-set atmosphere went from lighthearted to icy. But it didn't stop there. Some say Anna became competitive, allegedly insisting on the more promotional coverage than Blake, and even asking for some photo adjustments on the movie posters to make sure she stood out. According to a source, Anna requested her cleavage to appear as prominent as Blake's on the poster. Talk about a Photoshop demand. Things reportedly got so intense that by the end of filming, the two weren't even on speaking terms, leading to some very awkward press interviews, where the tension was pretty palpable. Still, the drama didn't end the friendship completely, as they recently reunited for a sequel. But Anna's hinted on social media that she might have muted Blake's posts. A subtle digital diss, perhaps? For now, we'll have to keep an eye on the sequel's press tour to see if they're back into being frenemies or if they're truly letting bygones be bygones. Blake and Penn's romance played out both on and off the screen during their days on Gossip Girl. As Serena and Dan, they were a fan-favorite couple. Off-screen, though, things didn't end with a Hollywood happily ever after. When their real-life relationship fell apart, they were still stuck working together, which, as you can imagine, made for some tense moments on set. Penn has hinted that the breakup was rough, describing that time in his life as emotionally challenging. Blake reportedly handled the split better, moving on quickly, but Penn struggled, even calling the post-breakup filming an endurance test. His wife, Domino Kirke, later mentioned that Penn was a bit of a lost soul when they first met, indirectly hinting that his split from Blake may have left him rattled. Adding a bit of mystery to it, Penn once admitted he felt a strange sense of closure when Gossip Girl ended, almost as if he was finally able to put his relationship with Blake in the past. So, while Penn may not be a diss in the traditional sense, it's clear that their breakup left a mark, and not necessarily a positive one. Speaking of Gossip Girl, Blake's co-star Leighton Meester reportedly had her own issues with Blake. Unlike their characters Serena and Blair, who had a love-hate best friend dynamic, the two actresses never seemed to hit it off. The tension between them wasn't dramatic, but the set wasn't exactly a buddy environment either. Leighton and Blake were reportedly cordial, but not close, with sources saying that their personalities simply didn't mesh. Rumor has it that their on-set rivalry began when both actresses were vying for the spotlight. Towards the end of Gossip Girl, both reportedly wanted to be the show's central focus, which created an unspoken competition. Things allegedly got heated over wardrobe budgets and screen time, with Blake rumored to be annoyed when Leighton's character was given a more prominent role in the series' final episodes. Even the show's executive producer, Joshua Safran, admitted that Blake and Leighton were not friends and had distinctively different personalities. While their relationship wasn't a dramatic feud, it's safe to say Serena and Blair's love-hate friendship didn't quite translate into real life. So, the Gossip Girl dream of Blake and Leighton as real-life besties? Definitely, just a fan fantasy. Now, we wouldn't typically expect a royal to have any issues with Blake Lively, but in this case, Blake may have stirred the pot. In a bizarre twist, Blake found herself in hot water with the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton. It all started innocently enough when Blake posted a playful, photoshopped picture of herself lounging by a pool to promote her cocktail brand. But the timing turned out to be pretty unfortunate. Around the same time, Kate Middleton was facing some personal challenges, including reports about her health. Many fans of the Duchess took offense to Blake's seemingly lighthearted post, viewing it as insensitive. Blake quickly took down the photo and apologized, but the incident reportedly left it a sour taste. While Kate Middleton didn't personally comment, the backlash was swift, with the royal watchers and Blake's fans divided over the blunder. Although it was an innocent mistake on Blake's part, the whole episode showed that even a minor misstep could land her on someone's bad side, even if that someone happens to be a royal. Next, we have Justin Baloni, Blake's co-star and producer on the upcoming film adaptation of It Ends With Us. While there haven't been any direct feuds between Justin and Blake, rumors hint at some creative tensions on set. As the project's director, Justin initially played a huge role in shaping the movie, but whispers suggest he may have taken a step back from certain creative choices after butting heads with Blake. The gossip mill went into overdrive when it was reported that Justin hired a PR crisis manager amid the production, leading fans to wonder if there was more than just creative tension behind the scenes. Justin later announced that he wouldn't be directing the sequel, It Starts With Us, which only added fuel to the speculation fire. While he hasn't openly dissed Blake, his decision to distance himself from the project and cryptic remarks about working dynamics may hint at some behind-the-scenes friction. Did Blake's influence on the project lead to these changes? We may never know it for sure, but Hollywood rumors rarely smoke without a little fire. Zendaya may seem like an unexpected name on this list, but according to some fans and body language experts, she may have thrown some subtle shade at Blake during a Michael Kors fashion show. Zendaya, known for her effortless style and poise, was sitting front row alongside the Blake and Emily Blunt. At one point, Zendaya reportedly gave a side-eye glance that sparked rumors she wasn't too thrilled to be sharing the spotlight. When speculation grew, Zendaya tweeted, "I was looking at the runway, attempting to brush off any shade rumors." However, the incident didn't stop fans from reading between the lines, convinced that Zendaya's expression was directed more at Blake and Emily than at the models. While Zendaya is known for her laid-back attitude, this incident served as a reminder that even the most unintentional of gestures can fuel celebrity rumors. Whether or not any shade was intended, fans were buzzing about a potential fashion feud between the two stars. Brandon Sklenar, who stars opposite Blake in It Ends With Us, might have taken a playful jab at his co-star during a promotional interview, but fans caught on to the hint of sarcasm. When asked what it was like to work with Blake, Brandon joked that he preferred rehearsing with a mirror rather than with her. Blake laughed it off, but some couldn't help wondering if there was more to this comment. Their dynamic on set was reportedly lighthearted, but Brandon's comments had sparked speculation about whether there was an awkward tension between the two. It's easy to write this off as a joke, but the fact that he doubled down on the mirror remark left fans curious. Whether it was a lighthearted jab or a hint of annoyance, it seems Brandon didn't mind stirring the pot a little when it came to his high-profile co-star. Finally, there's Henry Golding, who starred alongside Blake in A Simple Favor. While Henry doesn't have any known beef with Blake, he's admitted that working with her and Anna Kendrick was no easy feat. Henry described feeling intimidated on set, and while he attributed it to his admiration for his co-stars, some insiders suggested that the real reason may have been due to the rumored tension between Blake and Anna. Henry tried to laugh off questions about whether Blake and Anna got along, but he didn't sound all that convincing, leaving fans to wonder if the atmosphere on set was tense. Although Henry spoke kindly about Blake in interviews, he once admitted to feeling the pressure around her and questioning his own confidence while working against such a tight set. In the end, Henry may not have outright dissed Blake, but it's clear that her presence, along with some co-star tension, added a layer of stress to his experience. For more entertaining stories on who's who in Hollywood, subscribe to our channel Past Famous.